Thank you so much for that, David. And we are still here with Chuck from the Michigan Running Foundation, where in just under 2 weeks you can run the turkey trot with them.
That's right, but we have to, of course, prepare for it. So, Chuck, what should we do first? What is your first tip?
My first tip is 2 weeks away. Like we say, we have 2 weeks. I think I'm coming a little bit earlier this year. So we have 2 weeks, so you still have time to train.
Okay.
So get out there and run. And if you are training with somebody, if somebody's doing it with you, perfect. You know what I mean? Because my coach always used to say, during the summer, like, get a running buddy. Why? Because when you don't feel like running, they're going to.
Right.
When they don't feel like running, you're going to. You know what I mean? So get a running buddy and get out the door. Oh, another little saying we have in running is the hardest part of running is the front door. If you just get past that front door, So get, open that front door, get out, and get those miles in, and really just miles, just get some miles in, just try to get, the turkey trot's a 5K, 3.1 miles, so you don't always have to do 3 miles, but build up to that at least,
Okay.
So that would be my first trip is train, just start training,
Just train and start building up to it, little by little by little. Like you said, just make it out the door.
Yeah.
And just
get going.
And get going, yeah.
That's right. Well, also, how about eating? Because I know a lot of times people say, I got to load up on the carbs the night before. Is that a do or a don't?
Yeah, especially if you're a newer runner and stuff, you might think that, and really you don't want to overload, that dinner the night before. Maybe if you're doing a marathon or something, and that's what they think. Oh yeah, carbo load. Well, that's usually marathons, okay? For a 5K, eat a light dinner, you know what I mean? Okay. And then when you get up in the morning, eat something really light, So like I always say, come hungry, come. See, on that starting line, there's 2 things you want to be, which is, you wouldn't think so, hungry and cold. Like, why do you want to be cold? Because, like it's cold out, so you throw all this, jackets on and stuff, and then the race goes off, and like within a half mile, like, oh my God, I'm hot,
Gotcha.
So you gotta be kind of, like I've many races, I used to be a competitive runner, many races I'm on that starting line, like freezing, but I wanted to be because I didn't want that clothing on because I knew once it got going that would really help,
Yeah.
So definitely, light breakfast. And then, don't, be all dressed up going to the starting line. The other tip that I wanted to give is get there a little early so you can get your bathroom breaks in, and bathroom breaks, and get out there to the start a little early and do some running, some jogging. Especially newer runners don't know this kind of stuff, but you want to get that warm up in, you know what I mean? Get that warm up. And then even some runners, you don't have to do this if you're just new and stuff, but it doesn't hurt. Do a couple little pickups, like a little 100-meter, pickup or something, a couple of them,
Get the blood flowing.
Get the blood flowing, get the muscles
legs going.
Yeah,
okay.
So I would recommend that too as a tip for the turkey trot.
Those are all great tips. And now I feel a little bit more motivated. I know you said you're doing the turkey trot. I think I'm going to have to sign up too.
You should, yes, because
great.
we're
going to be the running buddies. Yes.
But also for first-time runners who will be doing this for the very first time, do you have any kind of tips that they should, any other kind of pieces of advice that they should know?
I guess maybe the last one would be, and usually you don't have to worry about it too much in this race because there's so many people, but don't go too fast in the beginning. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just
keep a
pace
pace.
yourself. Yeah, we, I have young grandkids running now, and you always teach them, like, you're not going to win the race in the first 100 meters, but you could lose the race in the first 100 meters because if you get out too fast, then you've lost it. You know what I mean? So, and we always tell them too, like, nobody's going to remember who's winning in the beginning. They're just going to remember how you look when you're finishing. You know what I mean? So, so that would be one other bit of advice.
These are all great advice, Chuck. We are so thankful that you're able to come on the show today. Once again, that is the information that you need to sign up for this year's Turkey Trot. You got to take a look at that Honolulu blue shirt that you can get. Remember, sign up before the 20th so you can get your hands on that t-shirt. But once again, thank you so much, and happy running and happy early Thanksgiving.
Well, thanks for having me again. Looking forward to seeing you guys out there.
Yes, you will. You most certainly will.
Good.
And speaking of being thankful, we're thankful.